peace. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Full drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cut this stuff in the trunk. Next time I won't kiss it. Pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Chased out to his right. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escape, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Not an enviable spot as they come up. Third and long. Here he goes. Third and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, it went right through.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. The first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Straight ahead with Jeanty. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
And the hit helped send him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. 2nd and 3.
5-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Jeanty on the give. He's headed right. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays. But when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Brown with a return here. That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
15.
Mahomes trying to get here on second and 10. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got a first to begin the frame. Now give left side to Pacheco. That's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up second and a yard.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. To the air, Mahomes. On him quick, and they bring him down. Offense to the line fast. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Third and long. They're going to throw. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they are on him, short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Would have been a 45-yarder, but instead the offense staying out there. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go. It's Mahomes. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he's going to work it to the 20. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. To the air on 3rd and long. Caught quickly on the slant. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Only got a yard, but all they needed was an inch or 2. That's going to move the chains.
You run that sneak there because you know you can rely. Trust with a capital T on the big fellas to do just enough. Get just enough push in the middle so that QB can fall forward, and as we just saw.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3. Butker on now to kick this one away.
4 Kansas City.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. Headed out right. He can run it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
This is Genty on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Come on, come on. Trap 60, trap 68, 18, Pioneer. Go.
Genty on the draw. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up 4th down. Now on 4th down, A.J. Cole headed out to handle the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. 1:58 to play. We have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Chiefs in front here at Arrowhead. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down throw, Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Raiders 7.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
4 Kansas City.
Has this at the 6. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
At their own 31-yard line.
You've set it downs for them from the 31.
Let's press all 80.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
19.
To the air now on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it. It is caught at the 20. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Coming left is Genty. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a one-score game before halftime. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Brown with a return here.
Marquise Brown on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. They'll get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. Mahomes. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Third and long for him here. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And they could really use a good one here. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready?
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go. Start. 65.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40.
Come on.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Look at that power. Deep left side. He's got it inside the 10. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Yellow.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
He'll throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Complete out to the right. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. One last play before the break.
Yellow.
Final throw before the break. He's thrown deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. Into the red zone. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. This half is off to an excellent start, Brock. Hopefully it's an indicator of the type of action we're going to see through to the end of this one.
Dude, these guys just come out of the locker room, Kate, and it's offense and it's defense and it's our scripts, but those special teams guys come out wanting to be special, and he was.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Brown with a return here. We dodge the tackle. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Back to throw Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Las Vegas.
Let's go now. Go.
Working inside the red zone. It's a screen play to Genty. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Crack all 80.
Genty from the gun. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Must not have liked what they saw on 4th and 1 there. They're going to take a timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Ready? Cowboy!
We've got a man in motion.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They're going to try to throw for it. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that impact and make the catch.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Working quickly here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Caught quickly on the slant. Running in the red zone. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's out in the clear. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
I got to believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover? Playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick. It was a pick 6.
Chiefs, 17.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Xavier Worthy now on the return. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter.
So typical, body of a dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Still more than that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it.
trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are grey, I'm getting used to change. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dawners, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Next to mortars, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical, so bad, cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the algebra, ridicule. It's so typical.
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jerk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I pop through north till the voice get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.